Alright, welcome back guys. So in the last video we talked about handling this meter to do streaks, this meter right here. If I press play, I press start, pause the game, you know this is the meter we had in the previous video, so it keeps filling up. Once again, this is going to be controlled by the game manager. I just left the script running so that it just keeps filling up, just so that you guys know that it works. But one particular issue is that part of the streak feature is that how does the user know, well, how does the game know, when to add to the streak or not? Because you only want to contribute to the streak when the user gets an answer correct. If I was to answer a question, oh, it took too long and I want to try it again. Right? So the game recognizes that it's a wrong answer, but the game doesn't give the user any feedback, nor does the game manager take into account that that answer is incorrect. And so in this video, we want to handle that wrong answer situation. So pause that, stop that. So what I did is that every time a user pressed the wrong answer, the wrong option, that option's value will flash red. I created this animation. So we look at option A. I added an animator, and I created that flash animation. And for what I did, I created this animator just on A just to start, and then I created the animation for option A first. So once I got the animator, there should be a button to say create new animation. You press that, a prompt will show up for you to save and name your animation. I named my animation Flash Animation. And so you should be taking this something like this. This basically just keeps track of the keyframes. And if you notice this little play button, if I was to press play right now, you notice that the answer is flashing red right now. And so feel free to have the animation do whatever you want. It's just to give the user some sort of feedback as to say, hey, this answer is not correct. And then it will go to the next question because you've lost your chance, and then the streak will not increment. So stop that right there. Like I said, I get the flash animation here. So once you get whatever your animation is called, the flash animate, I want you to click on it, and I want you to deselect loop time because we only want it to play once. We don't want it to keep playing even though the user moves on to the next question. We don't need that. Alright. And so once that animation was completed, I went to the animator. And how do you get there is just you go to Window, and you just search for you just scroll down until you see animator. You click on that, it'll present this window right here. So you see there's an entry point. This is where the animation starts. There's like a line with an arrow in it. That's the transition into the new state. Now, this is my flash animation. And the reason why I have it set up like this is because I don't want the animation to play right on start. So if I was to make a transition and make this the default, then make this the default. When I press play, see automatically it starts flashing. We don't want that for this particular example. So we'll take that off. Make transition just to an empty blank slate. We said that is the default. If you get this double arrow thing, just select it, just click on it, and then press delete once, and it'll remove it. And I'm going to call this flash animation through a script, and I'll get to that later on. And once the flash animation is completed, just make a transition to exit. Just play it once and then exit. It's automatically going to transition to that. All right. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to make this flash on demand? Well, what keeps track of the options, what answers press, is the game manager. So let's go to the game manager. So open that. And so we automatically pull up to the function, select this answer. So we have a system for where if the time is not 0 and the user, the option that's selected is equal to the right answer, then do all of this. But if the value of the option that's selected is not equal to the right answer, all we do is just print out you have selected the wrong answer. And so there's nothing else that it does. So what we want is that we want to take this function start a new round. This basically starts a new round. We want to take it out of just this condition and take it out of, bring it out into this if time is not equal to 0. And why we want to do that is because regardless of whether the user gets the answer right or wrong, go to the next question, start a new round. All right, is there anything else that we want to do regardless if the user gets it right or wrong? This line here, this print, is just a debug line. You don't really need it. It's just for the debug purposes. Update score. Nope, we don't want to update or increment the score for the user when they get a wrong answer. Maybe later on we might add an ability for the user to lose points, but as of right now, we just leave the score as what it is. So if their score is at 45 and they got the next question wrong, we just leave it at 45. Do we want to increase difficulty? Nope, we don't want to increase difficulty, because if the user is having issues with that set of questions, we'll just leave them on that difficulty for now. So start new round is the only function that's taken out of that the if statement, the right or wrong if statement. What else? Oh, we also want to call the flash animation. So how we're going to do this is we already have a line of code that's able to grab the option that is selected. All right, so we'll take this line of code, event system current selected game object, right? Now, what we want to do, we want to get component, because this pulls the option, the game object option A, B, or C. This gets that game object, but we don't want the entire object. We just want to get the component of it, and it's the animator. Right? Now, once we've gotten a component, the animator component, we want to call the function off of that component, play. Now, this takes a parameter, a string of the name of the animation. So the name of my animation is called flash animation. So just type that in, flash animation. You put a semicolon at the end to indicate that's the end of the line. And there you go. Event system current selected game object get component animator play flash animation. So let's give this a test. Let's play, press start to unpause the game. 203 plus 164. We know 0 is the incorrect answer, so we're going to press 0. And we did not see the flash. I'm looking at this warning here, invalid layer index. So as you can see, the spelling is incorrect. There's flash animation when it should be flash with an H at the end. So make sure that the spelling is correct when you type it in here. So let's give that another try. Press start. There you go. You have selected the wrong answer and you see the number flash red. 35, that's incorrect. Incorrect. That's incorrect. Oh, that's the right answer. And as you see, option C have selected. You have selected the right answer. Notice that the numbers aren't flashing when the flashing is not on the loop, and that's exactly what we want. We only want it to flash when we click a wrong answer, like we just saw just now. I'll leave the video like that for now. So now the game understands when a wrong answer is in place, and so in the next video we can handle the streak and incrementing the streak meter. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. Thank you.